Good morning. As you can see by my old clock on the wall here in the den, it's 3:10 a.m. and I have got the Voice of Korea. Anyway, yeah. Oh, a little stiff and sore this morning. Okay, I've got the Voice of Korea. I'm going to turn this down right now. When I got up at 2 this morning and I was trying to locate this and there was nothing, so I waited and just turned it on a couple of minutes ago, and now the Voice of Korea is on. So evidently it doesn't start broadcasting until 3 a.m. here Pacific time. And anyway, it's just interesting. This is the English version, as I can somewhat understand what's being said. It's in an English tone, but English language, I should say. What we're looking at is the antenna compensator. That's my adjustment. And as you can see, the needle, let's turn it up a little bit. The needle is just going crazy because the signal's fading in and out quite a bit. It's a very strong signal. As when it's over on the right side, that is super strong signal strength. Those are actually numbers 1 through 9. And anyway, it's coming in really good at 9.3 megahertz. Let's turn it up and listen a little bit.
Carriers in the United States staged an anti-war peace demonstration in Hollywood, California on the 19th. Carrying slogan boards reading "No War, Peace Treaty and Peaceful Reconstruction," the demonstrators criticized the non-public joining with the executive.
Yeah, it's fading in and out pretty bad.
And demanded the United States and the South Central authorities limit the voice of the intellectual community desiring peace.
I can tune it in, but it keeps changing on me.
Some frequencies of the English language service of Voice of Korea from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea will be changed from March 27, 2011. The Southeast Asia between 2 and 3 hours UTC and 13,650 kilohertz.
Here they're telling you where they're going to be broadcasting at.
11 hours UTC and 11,745 kilohertz and 14,650 kilohertz. From Middle East and
She's saying kilohertz there.
15 and 17 hours UTC on 9,990 kilohertz and 11,545 kilohertz, and between 19 and 20 hours UTC on 9,975 kilohertz and 11,535 kilohertz. For Southern Africa, between 19 and 20 hours UTC on 7,210 kilohertz and 11,910 kilohertz. And from Middle and South America, between 1 and 2 hours UTC on 11,735 kilohertz, 13,750 kilohertz, and 15,180 kilohertz. And between 10 and 11 hours UTC on 11,710 kilohertz and 15,180 kilohertz. Listeners, some frequencies of the English language service of Voice of Korea from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea will be changed from March 27, 2011. For Southeast Asia between 2 and 3 hours UTC on 13,650 kilohertz and 15,100 kilohertz, and between 10 and 11 hours UTC on 11,735 kilohertz and 13,650 kilohertz. For Middle East and North Africa between 16 and 17 hours UTC on 9,000.
Just giving all the information about where the time that they're broadcasting at and so forth and so on. I wasn't expecting this at 3:15. Usually they just run news and some music and whatnot until about 10 minutes to the top of the hour. And I was going to come back then and listen to the ending of it.
10 kilohertz. And for Middle and South America, between 1 and 2 hours UTC, on 11,735 kilohertz, 13,750 kilohertz, and 15,180 kilohertz, and between 10 and 11 hours UTC, on 11,000
the inside of the Hammarlund.
kilohertz, and
I keep the lid propped open because it does get kind of hot in there, because it is a tube radio.
Frequencies which will be used from March 27th, 2011. This is Voice of Korea.
Dear listeners, now is the time for broadcasting the reminiscences of the great leader President Kim Il-sung with a sanctuary.
Okay, that's evidently the President Kim Song Bad Luck, whatever. I don't even know his name, but that's evidently his music there.
Bring you the last installment of Section 5 on Symbolism, the national revision of Chapter 15, Extension of the Underground Front.
Well, anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to come back here in about a half an hour and catch the end of this this English broadcast of the Voice of Korea. Kind of interesting to listen to. I certainly don't believe in what they're broadcasting, all the anti-American stuff. Certainly not. But to me, it's very interesting because it's coming from almost halfway across the world, around the world. Korea's almost halfway around the world. And I'm able to pick it up on this little old, actually big old, heavy old 1948 Hammarlund using rain gutters as my antennas, believe it or not. That's all it is. I'm connected to my rain gutters on my house, and I'm picking this up clear around the world. Very, very interesting. I don't really care what they're saying, all the stuff, but just very interesting to be able to pick up this broadcast from clear over there. Anyway, we'll be back in about a half an hour to film the closing of the English version of The Voice of Korea.